This is Marguerite Fair welcoming you to Laughter Talks. Thank you for joining us today. And we have another very special guest, and her name is Ace Cheverez. And Ace is an American screenwriter, actress, and she is known for her role in Java Heads, the movie, as well as script supervisor for the classic CSI episode Slaves in Vegas. I love that title. Her latest screenplay, Life's a Bitch, was a selection in the 2014 International Beverly Hills Film Festival. And much of her inspiration derives from an era of cinema classics where character actors were integral to the success of movies. Ace believes that once you get under the skin of your protagonist, the beautiful unfolds with ethereal ease. As a woman of the world, Ace has been quoted as saying, "Imagination is not enough. Interaction with life and all its glory of wonder and filth gave seed for authentic vision." Today, we are here to talk about Ace's film, Grape Expectations, and not to brag, but I did have a role in Ace's film, which is how we met. Now, what we're going to do is, for Ace, come on in and join us. Enough to send me that I did see this short the way it came out.
Mm.
It's a wonderful story. So tell us again how it came to be, what the meaning of it is, because it's got a really good meaning. And let us know about that.
Okay. Well, I was doing screenwriting and I figured I wanted to get something tangible, in the can, let's say, as far as, so I thought, well, I need to, I've been submitting scripts into, film festivals and stuff. And I thought, I wanted to get something tangible. And
Hmm.
so I decided, I really should do a short. And since I live in Hollywood, I should take advantage of it. And at the time, it just seemed like, I wanted to do something cute. I didn't want to do something too heavy. And I don't know, it just came to me, it's just kind of, you as an artist and, as an actress yourself and a writer, once you get into that right brain space, ideas and things just start popping into your head, and then just, it's hard to explain to some people, but then magic just happens. So, I just got these ideas and thought, and then there was a lot of homeless people too, around, not as bad as now, but I thought, let's see if I can do something positive with this cute little story. And it just unfolded.
Well, that's what's so amazing about it, because it's very inspirational. It's really and what you said something about it that I really liked. Oh, to honor, you did this to honor the it's cryptic homage to vaudeville silent theater. And when I read
Well,
that,
your scene especially is
yeah.
that, because what I like about that scene is I did little things that are just like that one scene that you're in. It's
Yeah.
enter stage right, exit stage left, and then enter stage left, exit stage right. So that, back in the day, a lot of vaudeville and, old time theater, they did that. So I, set up that scene in particular to kind of give it a little homage to that.
Well, you really gave it that feel to, and even the exact location that you decided to shoot it was perfect, because that part of Hollywood, for those that aren't there, a lot of things are very old timey Hollywood. So,
Mhm.
so everybody can get a little taste of this. Let's stop. Everybody, look at this clip. It's the one with me in it, and let's just take a look at. Oh, excuse me. Is it true a woman jumped to her death off the Hollywood sign?
Yes, it happened back in 1934. Tragically, she jumped off the letter O.
Oh.
Well, off to see Michael Jackson's star?
Hey, wrong way, idiot! That's talk show host Michael Jackson's star. Jack goes the other way! She jumped off the letter H, not O.
Oh, Ace, that's delightful, and it's such a good teaser. It really is a good teaser. Now, let me ask you: is this because is this part of a true story? when they're talking about someone that fell off the Hollywood
Yes.
sign?
Yes, everything that I wrote into the screenplay is factual. And
Wow.
it was just, yeah, it was just really interesting because I did do research, and um, that's what the story is about. It turns out that this homeless person, you know, he's actually a New Yorker, but he ended up migrating to Hollywood, and he ended up knowing more about Hollywood than even the tour guides, and so I wanted to make sure that everything that I wrote was, on point and factual, um, so, and the scene that you're in is with the actor Matthew McKenna.
He's
And
very good. He
yeah,
really is good. It's perfect for it.
yeah, and yeah, just it's all very factual, because I want it to be on point and
Yeah.
actually have some meaning to it,
Yeah. Well, you created that. It does. Because, when I did it, I had not read the script. I was just, doing the gig and happy to help you out.
Did
And
such a
so
good job.
yeah, I didn't know the real story. So when you sent me the short to watch, it was like I was just blown away. I know
Oh,
you'll
thank
do
you.
very well with that
Thank you.
in the festivals. Now, do you have it in festivals?
No, we're actually just doing the finishing touches on the music. It's been with COVID and everything. It's been
Yeah.
a while to get it done, but yeah, we're just doing the finishing touches on the music, and it should be done pretty soon. And then I have to figure out what film festivals to submit it in, because some film festivals are more partial to different types of styles, and
Yeah. Yeah, it's better to narrow it down, because otherwise, if you get hooked on Film Freeway, because I recently did a short, it's like everybody will hit you up if you promote it. I promoted it one day, and I have like a lot of, so you're smart to do that. Find out what, venues will work for your film.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to submit it to the Beverly Hills Film Festival again. Um, I've submitted with them before, and it's great because there's a lot of really, you know, uh, professionals, old school,
Yeah.
filmmakers, and the judges are, producers, and so I thought, well, because it is about Hollywood and it is educational too, and it's funny,
Yeah.
it's endearing. I thought, they might like that, and I'll have to do more research and see.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people that aren't in the industry don't realize how much work. There's a lot of behind the scenes and after and editing. And so it takes a lot. Even working on a short, it's a long process.
Yeah. What I did want to mention too is this is actually a guerrilla film project.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wow.
it was done without, permits. It was done very on the fly. Um, we all worked together as a unit. I was part of it's called the Guerrilla Hollywood Film Club. And so we'd get together and do projects and, help each other out. If somebody had a project and they needed, a grip or, or anything, we'd all get together, and they actually all pitched in and helped me with my project. So I wanted to give a shout out to them too.
Wow,
And,
that's wonderful.
Yeah, and the camera guy, Nick Dragon, he was really, 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 really good. I loved the shots that he took, and yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, you have to make sure when you're getting into the film festivals that are around here, let me know. Because I have to remind everybody, please put me on your email list, because a lot of people get busy and they don't. And that reminds me, if people want to contact you, how do you like to be contacted, Ace?
Well, they can contact me through Facebook right now. I don't really have anything, set up.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, and you're also on LinkedIn, aren't you?
Yes, that's right.
I can help you.
I had a brain fart there.
No, that's okay. We all do. That's what it's made of. Because I remember I thought, yeah. Yeah.
you know, things are,
Yeah.
you know.
And how is your other project doing? Like Life's a Bitch that you won an award for. What was the process that you followed with that one? Can that be seen now?
No, no, because that was just a screenplay. That was
Oh,
that
okay.
that wasn't made into a film or anything. And what after I get this done in the
Yeah.
can, I'm actually working on another screenplay called Storefront Salvation.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's a drama, but I want to kind of work on that, and then I'll try shopping both of them around again.
Well, it's a very good idea to have the shorts because it's creative. It kind of puts your stamp on the project and gives everybody an idea of what's going on. So that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, yeah. So,
It really is. Well, let me ask you, I always like to ask my guests because there's a lot of young people that just don't know what to do. What would you recommend to people, and regardless of age, because people all different ages are doing this, not just the young people anymore. What would be some suggestions you would have for younger people that want to make films and they figure, oh, they can't do that because they don't have this or that? What would you suggest to encourage them?
well, there's the film schools. They can try to get into those, and then if for whatever reason, whatever circumstances, there's a lot of groups,
Yeah.
meetup groups that you can search for, and just like I found the Gorilla Group.
Yeah.
And as far as education, read as much as they can. You know, maybe if they can, find somebody that can, give them some tips.
Yeah.
But there's city college too, though. LACC, Pierce College. There's a lot of colleges, city colleges, if they can't afford it, have film classes either for acting and screenwriting and different kinds of things. But the meetups are actually really
Yeah.
important because I actually the actor John McCain, who plays Grape, he's just a fantastic actor. He made the film, and I met him through a group, and we were, and I met you through. I
Yeah.
think we went through there was a convention or something over at Paramount. And
Yes.
yeah, yeah, and that's how I met you.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's really true. Networking is the way to go. And
Mhm.
it's a good bit of advice to give because it can be very isolating when you feel you don't know anyone. And you're really right. You have to connect. You have to seek out people that have your interests, and you never know where it'll take you.
Yeah,
So
and if
that's
somebody does decide that they want to do something on their own, and they get a small group together to be able to make some film, just have them make sure that everybody knows what they're doing because it's
yes.
really very challenging enough. You got to make sure that, like, this was actually shot twice. You know,
Really.
yes, I had to do it twice because the first person that I had working with me, the camera person, just really tooted his horn, and I looked at some videos, but then when it actually came down to doing the work, and
Yeah.
I really know what I wanted, and I do have experience, um and he wouldn't listen, and just it was just a hot mess, and it turned out
Well,
not very good.
good for
So
you
yeah, so I was
that
like,
you
no,
did
I'm
it
not gonna
again.
have it. I did it again, and the other camera person, Nick, he just hit it out of the ballpark.
It is. It's shot very well. It's
Yeah,
shot very
and
well.
yeah, everybody at least knows what they're doing, and
Yeah.
same thing with the dog. I had to go through two other dogs before I found Remy.
He's
That
so cute. I'm going to put a picture of him right now so everybody can see Remy. Hi, Remy.
yeah, yeah, he did really good. That his owners, I had them do an audition I actually I found them on Craigslist actually, and
Oh,
I put a little ad, and I kind of had to learn my lesson. I said, well, I'm going to need a little audition tape, and these are the certain things that I'm going to need the dog to do. And this dog was just so super smart.
wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, he worked really well and just so cute.
That's
So yeah,
nice.
it
Because they
kind of
say,
took a lot of trial and error too.
yeah, they
Yeah.
say it's hard to work with kids and dogs, so you're lucky that you have a good
Well,
dog.
this dog yeah.
Going to be doing that, and we have the contact for you. And any other advice you'd like to share with us about being a woman filmmaker? Have you found any problems or challenges with that?
Yep.
Share a little bit of that.
Well, the thing is, I'm there was there's this big hurrah that we need to get more women in film, and which is true,
Yeah.
and actresses and behind the scenes, and but the challenge that I found, because it was this wave, there's always like a wave of something that comes in through, and people, jump on the bandwagon. But, you know, the problem that thank goodness we're past that now, but it was like, we need to get more women behind the camera, and we need to have more stories about women. And I agree with that, but it just turns out, as a woman, I don't write those kinds of stories. My protagonists are men,
Yeah.
usually. When I'm inspired, it's not that women haven't inspired me. It just turns out the circumstances and the feel of, and I always think of an actor, an actress, or an actor that I would like to portray a part, because they have this certain character.
Yeah, that's a very good point to bring up, because it really is important to write what your feelings are, what you're trying to say. And you can't just automatically, because you know what? It's this political correctness that gets to be ridiculous after a while.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, if I want to write a story about men, I mean, I usually have both. With me, it's the opposite, because I'm always living out my fantasies in my stories. And I put the men in their place. That's my message. Stay in your place. But I think you have to write what's in your heart. Nobody can dictate that to you. And you can't say, well, there's going to be one of this and one of that. And it's like these days, every show you watch, you've got your white people, you've got your old people, you've got your heavyset people, you've got your transgender. I mean, and if you're not we're not all in with different people all the time. And there's more stories than one story. So we have to keep mixing it up and doing it our way, and stay true to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's the advice I would give. Everybody, different areas you can go to. And because we are empowered women, we can do what we want to when we're ready. So there you have it. Well, again, I thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry our time is up, but when you're finished making the rounds, and I know you're going to win awards, we'll have to come back and do this again. And like I say to everybody, protect your immune system. It's only one per customer. Everybody take care. Ace, thank you again. Have a blessed day. You're welcome. Take it easy. Bye, everybody. See you soon.